himself. Whoa!
Oh!
Keeping the
Oh!
advantage. It's just
This map, and they closed it out.
Yumpy's angry. Yumpy is angry, but it's only going to be the one. For a trade out of a tour de force, not really worth it. That was the main threat they had in this round.
I think I'm Asa for the 20
Watch
gifted.
out for that Ares, man. The reveal comes
Thank
up.
you, thank
You're
you.
going down, but no, obviously the tour de force was the.
Wallbang was in the
point
foot. No,
man.
it was actually in the
This is
chest.
what we talk about with teams that save that tour de force for one of these rounds.
It wasn't a leg shot. Look at the
We do see it at times where
look at where it hit the
multiple
KO.
rounds played on an eco, and if you go down, the teammates can't pick it up. But now they can look to pick up advantages elsewhere, and Scream has the perfect timing. These players are sneaking their way in. He'll get one for free. Damage done. And here could be the reward, the follow through. The Ares not landing the shots. Still some damage done by it. Yay left on a sliver of health.
He's actually got pretty wrong with the position, but it forces him out into the open. Finesse is able to turn the tide once more, and space being taken by Ye. This could actually be the death of him. He's only on 8 HP, but no gun, currently out. And Dimasic will go down once more to El Diablo. They're rotating to the other side of the map again. Just playing with the players of Liquid, and Monavera might be able to get one.
Oh,
Wait, he popped it.
that hurts. At least they'll detect two here. He's even gotten the tour de force pop out of Ye. That's that. The round closed, and sure they.
Why do you ADS close range? He always ADSs.
Knock off their jackets.
Yeah.
Sat there in plain t-shirts. Yeah, dude, I came here for FBX.
Yeah, I think
Seize.
Meg had a few of the crowd switching as well on her own.
Did they just try to seize hot hands and then just miss the hot hands? Is it a little shallow? Not on the same spot either way. I mean,
It's a
OpTic,
fake.
They're not committing to this fully. They're just making a lot of noise, making a lot of presence, getting Team Liquid to be a little bit itchy on the other sides of the map to go out for overextensions so they can find some kills. The trap caught Yumpy in A main, but the man that needs to be careful here is Dimasic. He's got practically half the team waiting for him on the other side, and now he's been spotted by the drone, but the one-way discourages them. A flash set up here. It's
Oh, double flash.
both of them, they trade flashes and trade kills. Scream will bail out of that, concede the control, and from this point, OpTic can try to pincer into B. At least that's what Liquid are thinking, but they've still waited away on short this whole time. That's been spotted now, though.
Oh, Dimasic swings back, and Yay! It's just too good in those scenarios. The individual skill of this man, unmatched within the server. And while Yumpy, the last time he had an operator, he was ever so close to taking the round on his own, just a sliver of HP on the other side. Hunter's Fury going through, won't be able to find him. He's still here, but the shot not connected. Half HP or less, and it is easily countered by Ye. In fact, Finesse also holding
my
those
God.
flanks. Liquid are being obliterated right now, and Scream, the only man that stands in their way from the half already being won.
Absolute masterclass from OpTic on this attack side. 7-0 now confirmed as Scream falls. Series, but
I'll
lost
say
the
it's-
favor of the crowd as well.
It's a wrap. OpTic won
They
this
have a
one.
while to go before they earn it back, at least as far as this map goes.
Yeah, they're attempting something here, but Victor, no trouble for him whatsoever. The aggression of Navera once again.
And no, not Jinx. Actually, not Jinx. Impossible.
Dimasic still waiting on the angle. It's almost a full rotation, just leaving Yumpy alone with the Headhunter deep in B main. Drone actually might allow him to get a kill, but there's other counter utility. Somehow he escaped.
He got out.
That's not bad for Dimasic. He hasn't had the most success, but bear in mind, every time something like that has happened, pressure from OpTic comes out elsewhere.
I think the key thing there is just Victor lobbing in the nade, the drone active. You only had Finesse to cover. Gave Dimasic the opportunity to quickly zip into the angle and grab one. But that was a mistake where two players are caught with utility out. Now the rifles in the same position for Ye, the same aggression that's won them so many rounds before. And the distraction coming in on the side. Well, it's not going too badly with the trades at least. But they've still got a completely unaccounted for player of Ye just having snuck into spawn. The off angle now, but
Oh.
expect it or not, Yumpy was dealt with and the plant can now be found safely.
Yeah, again, it must be nice just having this man on your side. Being able to lurk through mid, do so much damage, and survive. At least in the majority of rounds. looking to get close.
The majority of he's 13 and 1, Tom.
That's the majority.
It's just one. He died once.
That's the majority. It's not all.
Give him a break.
It's not all rounds.
Survived that
It's
round
the
with like
majority.
3 kills on 8 HP. Like, the man's closest thing to a Terminator I've seen. Unless we've got a vat of lava, I don't think we're getting rid of this guy. See if they can at least grab an exit. The player's waiting in the spawn. You can see Solkis has the angle with the rifle. He wants to save it. Wants to make it costly for OpTic. Way, shape, or form.
Sit back down. Sit back down.
Yeah, go to the spike.
Oh,
it's not
God.
worth facing. Yeah, you're not getting that kill.
I'm telling you, it's
You don't
over.
want to give him an orb.
And the closest round they've had was based off that gun. The thing is, though, at the moment, they're up against an unstoppable force. C's down early will at least force EA back, but look at them. So many players on that B site, and it seems like an instant response. OpTic have the perfect read here. There is nobody on A, and they're just going to waltz in for free.
A perfect pace change from them. Now, with the ultis online, Liquid are obviously content to play the retake. We are already having the Nightmare coming through. The Nightfall, excuse
Holy
me, as the
shit.
Nightmare attempts to take them, but Scream got caught. Trades are good. But for the ulti that was committed, I think they want a bit more. Dealing with the players on site doesn't look too easy either. There's just no inch being given. Damage done again and again, and they failed to
13-0?
find
13-0?
9-0.
That's a good way.
Easy.
You just if you see them coming up on the bracket, you just
Leave.
lose before that happens. And then you can just try and avoid them completely. But yeah, a team who've been fantastic throughout this year. Once again, showing their dominance to the world, showing they're not going anywhere.
Well, they've shown their dominance to the world time and time again, but versus EMEA, less
That
than
is true.
10% of the time they pull it across the line. 1 to 10 is their record.
Yeah, that's the map record as well. And in terms of series, hasn't happened for them.
And now here they stand, already doubling up those numbers, and for the 9-0 lead versus Sheriffs, things are looking fantastic. And the last round was high pace, okay? That was quick. Forget that round. Think about the rest of the game. They had such a controlled pace. Like, yes, when they go for pushes, they can be all out aggressive. They can have Victor on a third round with a Sheriff rushing in with his ulti. But the reality is, in most rounds, this is how they play.
Yeah.
Slow, methodical, allowing you to make a mistake. And when you don't, they're going to force you to make one.
Smoke down, but on the other side, the Cosmic Divide in.
Oh.
Solcast does manage to get himself. Whoa!
Oh!
Navira! How is this looking like the first round they'll win? It is a Prime Gaming flawless out from Liquid.
Well, not
as well.
13-0.
Maybe there's a little bit of life
13-1.
left in this team just yet.
Answer back any moment now.
We saw the wind get into their sails last time after a slow start to bind, but this has been a different story. If that can get them going once again. Yumpy, they're already under pressure, some utility thrown through. And again, we're seeing Solcast just looking to try and challenge into middle. Has a little bit of support from Scream, but because of the lurk that's been going through so regularly out of Ye, they've had to actually post.
Oh, is Streets gonna
players
flash out of
up.
this?
However, that Prowler is going to tell them there's at least one here.
Oh.
They didn't know the other, and actually it still screams.
Wait, where was the eye?
It's back so fast.
Yeah, fantastic reveal up and over by
Oh.
Solkis, but the response from OpTic, they trade kills, they do damage.
That was
to
almost
Scream,
the double-
and now they're stacked up to take
the
A,
double
one-way
kill.
Smoke fading as they attempt to swing the corner. Navera meets them.
What?
Tripling up in this round, 9-2.
Still, though, a chance for OpTic to close this out strong. Still having the weaponry, tour de force online as well. Okay, the null command has been built up for Navira, but again, they look to just pressure into this B site quickly as they have done before. Sick left blind in the corner, and this time Navira is almost dead within the first couple of seconds. But they have at least managed to force OpTic back.
Oh, all the way back, in fact. Look, they're wrapping completely around. In the last round, we saw Solkis and Scream in mid, a flash into the smoke, a reveal up and over, confirming mid control for them, guaranteed, and they found Finesse on the back of that. This time he survives into the late round. Cycle out the utility and look for info on A. But Team Liquid, they're reading this. They're sensing. Ain't been enough noise outside of B. They haven't seen anything there. Just managed to catch FNS. They maintain just the 3 players on the site. Still a flash to play with for Scream, and Solkus needed that fight. They'll hold on to control, and he'll go down. Victor with a phenomenal trade, but they're not going to A.
I think they know. I think they know.
3 players there. It means only TenZ to hold, and Ye is seeking him out. 9 for OpTic, and it could be double digits pretty soon. Look at this position. Surely not expected. They actually are. They clear it.
And the spike is only just making its way towards the side.
Oh wait, Ye has the fucking chamber ult?
Now activated.
That's a 10-2 right there.
Caught. They know that he's coming from behind. Even still, though,
wait, what?
He's burning. 2 HP, almost goes down. And now looking to try and pressure through Scream. He knows that this spot is being homed in on. Not wanting to give Ye that peek, and he won't connect the shot this time. They have been able to garner some space, but do they even know Marth is here? He's lurking within the smoke. If he gets the timing right, he might be able to win them the round. He might not even be needed at all, though. The timing's spread through, and Ye is going to be the one alongside him to close it. They're going to be a 10-2.
Wait, is this going to be OpTic's first win against Team A or no?
In a game where
Is it
Ye
second?
comes out of it,
Second, yeah, that's what I thought.
maybe some
Crucial pistol needed for Liquid, something they haven't been able to pull off too many times throughout this tournament, but they are in desperation for one. And they are all building up outside of B. Now they've avoided that haunt, which might sell a bit of a nasty fake, but they're just sprinting it, running all the way through, looking to try and take these early fights, and they have been spotted making their move.
a pace. Oh, right out the way.
Another one added to the first duel.
They seemed ready for him. Nobody's caught off. No one's in no man's land, and they've got double stack up on the site. 2 players ready to take these duels now. A 4v2 as OpTic win every single one. And the history of Team Liquid's pistols
it's over.
repeats
It's over.
itself
GG.
here. 11-2.
GG. We call it now.
Surely that's the round 14, and OpTic already knocking on victory's door. Sheriffs all around for Team Liquid. They've spread out to look for these advantages, look for the duels. I think a lot of this, you know, these early rounds, you're looking for information. You're looking
Oh my god.
That's a decent opportunity for Yumpy.
The Prowler.
For and OpTic lose a man. Still, everybody else running with those fully automatic weapons. The Team Liquid will be diving, actually. So it's just Finesse on his own. The Spectre's going to have to put up some numbers, and the timing is so poor.
It's been taken out by
what?
Yumpy. An opportunity here.
Dude, FNS didn't clear the 2 corners.
Yumpy again. He's just taken over this round. 3 kills already. A lifeline may be possible. It's a little bit risky, but Navera gets the kill anyway. Marv now left alone, and he's going to be executed. If there was a hope in hell of this series turning, Liquid needed.
They're going to take a nice light buy. They don't have to rush this to the finish line. Conceding it essentially to Team Liquid. But based on what we saw on Bind, where the classics were able to decimate.
I feel like OpTic wins this round.
Headhunter as well. So let's not be silly. The man can still do damage, but Liquid have bought so much into this round. They've just gone straight for rifles. No point messing about here, and well, they're just going to slaughter the players within the B site.
Maybe not.
Easy take, some confidence built, but ultimately a long way from changing the outcome of this map.
Scream up close. It's a risk. One that pays off for the first, not for the second. Now a rifle can be retrieved with the door closed as well. There's not even a chance of sight lines, and you can see Marv's idea. I'll take that rifle into the next round. Thank you very much.
That's a little bit of a bonus. Something they won't be able to save as well, which for TenZ will be a little bit of extra frustration, considering he still only has a Spectre, although he is going to get a kill for absolutely nothing, and now they're going to go on the hunt. The thing is for Scream, although he loses the gun, it's still somewhat worthwhile just to get the orbs. To have that free opportunity to run into a site. As said, that's where the danger truly lies if you're up against Team Liquid, having that run it back. And actually, they are getting ever closer to stealing this away. Only a second or 2 left for them to try and kill off this player, and they're already looking to go quite direct in towards this B site. You imagine the point of contact is going to be Scream. He's getting ready to go for the flash, and well, yeah, he's completely blind, but he hasn't seen him. He's missed him, just sat within the corner of the spam, doing a decent amount of damage as well. And this is all the while Crashy's at the back of the site.
The shot from Ye connects. This guy shut down the run it back, shut down Navera as well. So much utility evaporating out of Team Liquid's hands. And nade down. A star waiting, a flash to pop. The swing from Victor could grab information, but he goes into the smoke! Unexpected, and the follow-up from Marv, trading it back and forth, keeping the advantage. What's lost now? Yeah, he thought he could sneak his way in, but he's been caught. And now Liquid given another chance to take this across the line to keep themselves alive.
TenZ is so lucky to be alive. He TP'd into the site and still managed to headshot Yay before he realized the danger man
Dude,
gone.
I think they might know that
This
he's
wraparound
flanking.
could be everything.
Maybe
Are
not.
they even going to expect it? They will now with the steps, and Soulcast up close is going to drop
my
another.
God.
Liquid, they come back to make it 5.
11-5.
Nice!
Another round.
Baba made it after all.
Desk thought it was safe, but little did it know.
There's some violence happening on the stage.
Still so much more to do. But this
He's
round,
quite
at least
literally
a more
beating the
round
shit
right
out of
now.
his desk.
Down to pistols, down to lighter weapons. One rifle in play for Marv. Everybody else going to be taking a bit of a back foot in these early fights now.
I think he marked
for
this with
OpTic,
$5.
They've had a lot of success with these rounds. They take risks, and this risk on the push into mid is going to allow them to have a very
I think it's
early
fine.
flank.
I don't
Already Marv, the man with the rifles coming behind.
I don't
They
think you're
managed
forced to
root
use
out
a certain
FNS.
weapon to
Nobody
like take a long
is on
range
the
angle.
B
Like
side.
the Phantom's still good long
Marv can
range.
find the value.
You don't
But that
instant kill
flank
people,
timing
but
will be as good as it
your
looks
gun
like
is
it
really
will.
fucking accurate.
He's only got the damage for now. The kill at least on the swing, but Ye gets traded. This is not as good as it could have been, but at least he finds another. This is keeping the hope alive, and Victor can get a rifle on his way back through.
He was inches away from dropping the spike. The next man around was actually TenZ, but all in all, Liquid are not in too bad a spot. They'll remove some utility as well. Victor still has all of his flashes to play with, but he's going to have to wait for them to come back online. Going to use the knife first. Flash over the top. It leaves Yumpy completely blind, but it doesn't matter. They're going to connect both shots anyway.
Yumpy stepping it up here in his tour de force. What's going to be leading this round around the mid peaks, looking for some duels. But obviously, if you're on OpTic, you're fully aware that this is in play. You're not going to be jumping into angles. Just
you're also seeing Liquid use a fair amount of utility into mid just in case Ye is there. If you're taking over this control, you don't want to risk this man finding a hell of a lot of value. And actually, I think that's both Prowlers already gone for Soulcast. So very worried about this push coming through. Instead, he's taken deep B control, and now they set up into A.
You also have
Yappy actually might kill Vic right here.
Working outside B, and with all
Possibly.
the utility and the Prowlers going through, and now they look at an A push, that might just get the push to come out of Ye. If he swings a little wide, it could be massive, and never mind the possibility of going back, perhaps.
They're just going to save the op. They're going to save the op.
At this point, why? He just plant it down, and I don't think OpTic will even want to contest for this. TenZ almost just becomes a hunter now. Instead of lurking on one side of the map, he's going out looking to draw blood.
I don't know how they're doing it, but they are avoiding Ye. I feel like he's cursed in this half so far. He's been on the wrong side every single time, and the faster paced pushes, giving away very little information from Liquid, are really causing issues now for OpTic. As you said, TenZ, there's a lot of value if he can take these guns away, especially that operator. Even considering throwing in the paranoia, but waiting for some teammates to come through. He knows that they're going to be on this other side, but Ye is already going to connect one of the shots. It's still worth attempting to remove some of this weaponry for Liquid. Anybody they can kill off is a gun that's going to be gone for the next round, but OpTic...
Why they try to hunt? To take out his op.
This was possible. The attack for Team Liquid looking stellar, but as we said, only one mistake needed. And so far, they've done a great job avoiding Ye. But one round, he's going to get his sights on a player, and that's where things can just take a turn for the worse.
5 in a row now for Liquid. Again, they've got this lurk. A different player this time, and they are looking to try and build in. Now, bear in mind, you do have Scream with that run it back, going straight through, but Ye almost avoiding him at this stage. Not trying to find him, he'll get him with the no-scope, and they are pushing into this man's crosshairs, but it's only a trade-out.
He's just no-scoping.
Space back for a couple of players to peek in. However, the site has gone the way of Liquid once again.
Look at Yumpy. He is so late getting around here. It's being spotted for, though.
Oh, my.
Finesse.
But wait, Scream with the op, though?
Has now caught the kill and main control. Team Liquid sectioned into the site. Nightfall on each side, thrown out. Soulcast in trouble. He had a Prowler on him, but the op Scream on the back
Scream has no bullets in his op.
After kill. The clutch player of Crashies. He's been so damn good.
Oh my
but
God.
This time it's not happening. Team Liquid are on the way back. 11-8.
Well, Ye has his chamber ult though, and they have 3 ultis, 4 ultis actually.
This
sort of riskier purchase. Now they come in with purely SMGs.
Here we go.
Well, a tour de force for Ye.
Great flash, follow through. He's got the control, the ability to TP out. Can't go too much further around that corner, but he's going to extend all the way. The shot out, no connection, and he almost gets traded. Yay, sticking around, but
you peek that, you die. Don't even jump spot it.
Have to fall back. It's understandable. Close to finding the opening duel, but ultimately, Tom, when you look elsewhere, if he goes down, this round's practically over. Got Stingers and Spectres, pistols. Sure, there's a chance for them, but you want Ye to stay alive and to keep having these opportunities to take duels.
So Cass is trying to throw in a fake, but they're pushing him. They're pushing him. He's going to get the information and the spam through, but the flash leaves him blind. Even still there, they're going to make their move in towards the B site instead. The whole team going through.
Oh, Scream down?
To find one through the smoke, and Crashies at the back of the site has been hard to beat. Even still though, the IGL is stepping up! What is that from Finesse?
It's a fake comeback!
Teammate at the back of the site as well, and now the rotation's coming through. Finesse has done enough.
Vote call even came in. You saw the shock dart trying to hunt Demasik down. Now the last man alive, and not for much longer. 3 players.
It's a fake comeback.
A headhunter wall bang to the head as well.
3 most impactful kills in this game so far, and by the looks of it, might be a little bit of aggression coming out from Yumpy. Just looking for that initial fight. Ult in favor firmly with OpTic. And already they're going to take down Demasik.
GG.
Not the start they were looking for. In fact,
GG.
we're going to see the Hunter's Fury out. Solcast needs to survive this and he won't.
Oh, he had 2 of them, or 1.
So much damage just done off that
it's GG.
Hunter's Fury. And now Navira and Yumpy 2v5 to keep them in the upper bracket.
Team Liquid put up one hell of a fight on the way back in, but OpTic have looked so good on these last 2 maps. Sure, they maybe lost the rhythm for a little bit, but here and now, the man of Ye, he'll be caught, but Victor won't. Always ready to trade. Every advantage closed out on, and OpTic win this